Hey, Adam.
Hey Jeff, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
You had reached out asking about commission stuff,
Yeah.
and we got the new cap structure. I'd love the chance to go over it with you. So, yeah, did you take a look at it, or?
I did. Yeah, lots of really good things in there. I'm just trying to figure out which one might be best for me.
Gotcha. I think it can be confusing, right? Because you got like all this stuff on here. The biggest question I think is a guideline is how many. Do you have any idea units wise what you're looking at for this next year, or what you intend to do?
Yeah, I just attended business planning, so
Okay.
I know I want to do about 24 units.
Okay. Cool.
But historically, my units have been probably around 15.
Okay, so you've been in that 15 and you're looking to stretch it to maybe 24 or so.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. Well, I think that's really our, if we're looking for a baseline on how do I decide which program is best for me, units is the first question. The second question is, are you leveraged at all? Like, do you have anybody helping you? You doing everything yourself, or?
Yeah, just I pay for an admin.
Okay.
I learned a lot being on a team before, but now I'm a solo agent, and I'm looking to grow as an agent and potentially grow my business in the future.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. So you are using an admin, or you're not?
Well, a la carte. It's
A la carte.
as I
Okay,
need her.
Okay.
It's not consistent.
Uh-huh.
It's just, hey, can you make this flyer? Hey, I've got an offer coming in. Hey,
Okay.
I'm
Gotcha.
scrambling.
Okay, so well, that's neat. So the two big things that jump out is, so the traditional structure here is what we refer to as classic. What we've added is a supported structure, which actually includes our concierge. So Concierge Service goes through closing Simplified, and basically this sheet here, what you're looking at is it includes flyers, document compliance, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna actually embed smart plans and stuff. So for those people that don't have an admin and aren't ready to take on the overhead of an admin, that's something that we can build into your relationship with the market center.
Sure.
The things that jump out about that is you're gonna there's a transaction fee with this of $250. That's only at the time of transaction, so you're only paying if you're closing something.
Got it.
So some people are like, oh, I don't want to pay a transaction fee, that's going to eat me up. It's actually only if you're having a closing, so you're only paying if you get paid. And then on top of that, the only other thing that is not in your traditional structure is you'd have an annual fee of $450, like $499.
And this is the
supported.
So this is like, how many, for that to make sense, how many units do I need to?
Yeah. So if you turn to the third page on this, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but all the way on the right side, we've got like red and green. Red meaning you make less than the classic, green meaning you make more. So if we look at supported really is tailored to those agents that are going to be 8 units or under. Okay. So historically you've been over 8 units.
Yeah.
So really it pushes me toward maybe we'd want to look at the enhanced for you, because I would guess that you're going to do that much or better in this coming year. So
I expect to.
Yeah. So when we go to enhanced, enhanced is an 80-20 split with a $15,000 cap, and then there's a $250 transaction fee. So what we're doing is we're giving you, it's like a time value of money thing. So we're going to give you some more money in your pocket per transaction. And then if you again use this same cheat sheet, you'll see that this stays green here on this side all the way down in comparison to classic until we get to 24 units.
Okay.
So that's an interesting benchmark for you to set in your business planning.
Yeah.
The thing about the 24 units is that's up to 24 units.
Okay.
So after 24 units, you are already going to be over 6 million. So on your next anniversary date, you'll be able to choose the $6 million plan. But for the majority of agents at Keller, anything up to 24 units and even slightly over it, like 24 is the cutoff, but if you mess up and sell an extra house, we're talking about, if you mess up, you're talking about an extra $250 annually.
Right.
Probably not significant in the long run. So generally speaking, under 24 units, go enhanced, right?
Yep.
And then this cheat sheet here will tell you exactly how much more you're going to make per transaction, and you'll see that going down the side here, and it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Right. And then obviously it gives you more money in your pocket.
Yeah, that's really great, Jeff. So let's see. So if you were wanting to take on some extra help,
Yep.
so how would that work? I know that you had mentioned before about the supported plan and having agent services. I know we've had agent services in a way, kind of, but it's not been actually through the market center.
That's right. So
how does that work for somebody who's in the 80-20?
So any Keller agent can use our contract to close services or agent services division, and that's through Courtney Guest, and it's called Closing Simplified.
Okay.
And we have a flyer for that, and she's got a menu of services. It's deliberately priced below the market. So go there and do that a la carte. What we're trying to do is give you a way to graduate into having your own admin. So that way you're not carrying the overhead. You can use them piece by piece. For those agents doing under 8 units, obviously do the supported, and it's going to give you that. You get a better value. But if you just want to do it a la carte, anybody, anytime can always reach out. And Courtney's awesome. She was a paralegal in real estate for 9 years. So she knows how to do proper research, and her attention to details amazing.
That's great. Well, my anniversary month is November.
Yep.
The end of November starts the clock over again in December.
Yep.
So when do I select, or am I automatically shifted over to the enhanced, or do I have to stay in the classic?
So you will be classic, and that goes for everybody out there. So you'll be classic unless you notify us that you would like a change.
Okay.
So we've set up a smart plan in our Market Center database. So everyone the month prior to their anniversary month will get an email that says, hey, it's time to declare if you would like a new system, a new setup, one of the new options. And you just need to fill out a form with Ellen, and that email that comes actually has a link that goes to that form.
Yeah.
Download it, sign it, get it to Ellen, and we'll get you as your cap comes in, or anniversary date comes in, you switch it up.
Nice. So so that's already put in place. The smart plan is there.
Yep.
All I have to do is read my email.
Yep.
And know when my know when my anniversary month is. So
and that's something that's in my KW, or you can send a quick email to Ellen. If you just know you want to switch when your anniversary dates and want to go ahead and do the form, you can go ahead and get that form from Ellen, and you'll be ready to go when it does come up.
Yeah, I'm more likely to forget the email, and
totally.
It's a lot easier to be proactive.
Yeah.
And Ellen doesn't bite. She's really nice. And who is the new person that is helping her?
Steven G. He's awesome.
Okay, I'll have to introduce myself.
Yeah, and he's also a resource if you need any forms or anything.
Fantastic. I love to connect with them at that level. And so what about let's say I have the best year of my real estate career, and I am ambitious enough, and I'm wanting to push above that 6 million range next year.
Yeah.
How does that work with those?
So you have to have done 6 million to qualify for that.
Okay.
So assuming that you broke through that threshold, which is less than 24 units in our current market, but assuming you have gone past that, same form applies, and you'll just be indicating, hey, I would like to take advantage of either the partner program or the affiliate program. Okay. The partner program is the one that includes things like no rent, no copies, or credits against that, and then the affiliate program just drops it to 15,000. You also get to pick your split when you're over 6 million, so you can do 60, 70, or 80%.
Nice.
And we're pretty excited about it. And then as people get there, they typically are leveraged, and that's when the things like the lower cap, team member caps come into play.
Right.
So if you're bringing on a sub agent, like a buyer's agent or listing agent, they get a quarter cap now instead of a half cap. So it's 5,500 instead of the 10,500.
Yeah, I remember being on a team, And I could see the value as a member of a team
For sure.
where that half cap turns into a quarter cap.
It's huge. Yeah, it's
You
huge.
get to keep twice as more money, and you get to cap on the team quicker, and you get
That's
to
right.
make more money. That sounds like an overall good plan for the entire.
Yeah,
Professionals.
the last thing I want to mention, and it seems like we often have conversations about profit share, recruiting, or things like that. But
Yeah.
profit share really is an amazing asset for us. In addition to profit share, we're doing permanent reductions in cap with capper referrals. So it used to be disappearing cap, and it was good for a year. It's now permanent.
Oh.
So if you bring in a capper, it actually reduces your exposure to the cap by $3,500,
Oh.
and that's forever. So say you're at the $15,000, you're over 6 million, you're at the 15, and you can bring in a couple cappers. We've got a floor on that at 10.5, but you get to 10.5 and that's it. You never pay more.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about it, and I think the ownership group did a great job giving us some assets. But I appreciate you coming by. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks Jeff for answering some of my questions, and I'm looking forward to signing up with Ellen and
Cool.
and start making some more money.
Awesome.